Liquor Talk. Brand new episode starts right now. Welcome everybody to another edition of the Liquor Talk podcast. We are in the fourth quarter. We are in the final stages of season 5. I'm your man Victor, podcasting from beautiful Orlando, Florida. But right now, I'm bringing back a former guest of mine, and this time she got the whole squad. Listen, she's the host of the Relationships Through the Looking Glass podcast. Michelle, squad, how y'all doing tonight?
Good. So I guess I'm gonna give the rundown before they start chatting up. So yeah, the last time I was solo dolo, but I got the whole crew here. Marcus is the co-creator. He has been in ghost mode, wolf mode, whatever mode you want to talk want to call it, but he's always been around. We're happy he's sticking around this time. So I'm happy he's here. We have Keisha, who also, AKA, is the bestie. I mean that right there, that says everything. And then there's Chris.
No, I need a better introduction. I need a better introduction. Because
look, man. What's up with that intro?
No. Then there's Chris. He's our young one. He's the baby of the crew, the Gemini, the multi-personalities, you name it. But he's actually the one who keeps the conversations interesting, because you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So he's the additional sauce to what's going on. He keeps it spicy. So was that better, Chris? Was that better?
No.
And he's ungrateful. But back to you, Victor.
And he's ungrateful. Wow.
Just throwing that out there.
But how you been doing? Michelle, I'm glad you made it to Kentucky safely. It feels like it's been a minute since we last spoke, you know.
It has been, but I've been stalking your site. So I done seen you at the award ceremonies, on the red carpet, accepting your awards. So I've been around. I learned that from Marcus. I hang around and linger. So I have been keeping tabs and seeing what's been going on. So you've been doing some big things.
You know, big things popping, little things stopping. You already know. Shit, I'm trying to be like you and be traveling and doing podcasts on the road and stuff.
Let's roll.
Hey,
right?
I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if I got to make a trip out to South Carolina, I will, you know.
No, you didn't want to come to South Carolina. If we're gonna do tripping, we need to trip away from South Carolina. There's nothing. Nothing.
Damn, not even Myrtle Beach.
Murder Beach.
Come on now.
If you want to keep it classy, go to Charleston. If you want to potentially get shot or kidnapped, go to Myrtle Beach. So it's your choice.
Hey, all that don't happen at Myrtle Beach.
No,
Myrtle Beach.
Thank you. Let's be honest. It does happen, but it doesn't.
He has a bitter
but that's
taste in the mouth.
everywhere.
I said let's go to Hampton Roads. Let's go to Virginia Beach. I say just go there. Right, Chris?
They kill
Chris?
people everywhere.
They kill people
You sound like my mom.
Oh, my God.
Man. That's why I don't let my mom know when I'm going somewhere. Because somehow she would just find an article about something that had happened to somebody in the past week there. And I'm like, Mom, that happens
Well,
everywhere.
she also knows your mouth. She knows your mouth.
Nah, come on, man.
Well,
All right, tell me about this unscripted series you guys have started.
Woo, boy. First of all, it's heavy. It's heavy. Actually, the last episode of Unscripted goes out this week, probably tonight because it's late, but I'm traveling. And the Gentleman's Exit ones goes out next week. So these are our last 2 weeks of these miniseries. But it's been a heavy bit of conversation, but it's something that has to be discussed. Like, you cannot want change or expect change to happen if you don't have an awareness of what needs to be changed. And that was the whole concept of having the conversation. But we knew we needed to do it by gender, because the Black male experience is very different from the Black female experience. And the conversation that's had when men are together is different than when there's a female around, and the same with females. So it allowed us to be very authentic amongst our peers and amongst our colleagues. But at the end, we're all going to come together and discuss some of the topics because I got bones to pick. I got questions from what I heard on the males episodes, and I'm sure they got questions on what they heard on ours, but I really got questions.
Is there a question you want to ask them, or
I think it was stupid. I think the last episode.
I mean, the last episode, what was it was what emasculation of the
I
man?
think the last episode where Chris brought in the whole umbrella and entrees and pink lemonade. I think I'm like,
look,
really?
hold up.
Who says that?
That was
See,
like
hold on, no,
joking,
that's not on me though. No, that's not joking. That's not joking. It's for real. Marcus, I got another one I'm gonna send you later on. New one that just dropped. But it's funny how women
you got a mixtape. Go ahead.
No. It ain't me dropping this. This like women who drop these things that they say guys can't do X because it makes them feminine.
You need to question the caliber of woman you identifying.
I mean, look, I'm telling you. Look, somebody said that.
Man, let them tell it. Us men can't do nothing, you know.
We can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. But
man, when they said we can't carry an umbrella, like, yo.
Again, what type of females are you talking about? That's the dumbest thing
I've
ever heard.
This the internet. It's all on the internet. It's all on the internet. That's what the women be talking. I mean, that's another story in itself, though.
That is because that's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, look who it's coming from. Women. Go ahead.
Well, the type of woman, maybe the type of woman you attract, the type of woman you attract.
Nah, man.
Victor, let's take the mic from Chris. I'm done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just you.
But yeah, I know we got off tangent. But no, I will say, now I will say, like, far as the men's podcast, Exit Wounds. I mean, it was good. It was like some legit conversations that I'm not gonna say need to happen because they already happened behind closed doors, but now we're bringing it to the open and just having this discussion out in the open and letting everybody feel this way. Because like I said, we're all bringing up things that we may have talked with our homeboys, but now just the four of us, I mean, like, for real, I mean, we would have many episodes in between the episodes. So I mean, just talking about different things that could go on. So it's all good.
Yeah, that's real. And what I've noticed is people can have the conversations, but the one thing I'm really starting to look forward to in the last parts of this year, since we done hit the second half already, since 2023 got to be somewhere, you know. But what happens after the conversations? Because that's my biggest challenge. People, like, we can have the conversations all we want, but what actions are we going to take and how we're going to implement them things into our lives?
Preach.
And I'm almost to a point, if we're not going to be implementing these things and sitting here let's stop wasting times with these conversations and stuff, because these can go on for days and days and days. And y'all have plenty of podcast material, but if you're not applying it, then what the hell are we having the conversation for?
Right.
That's true.
And that's my whole ethos. Like, don't talk about it, be about it. Right. Don't tell me what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. I know for me, every single thing that came out of my mouth, I live it. I do it. If you know me, you know me. Every single thing I said, I stand on it, and then you'll see me doing it in action. So I agree. If you're gonna talk about it, you need to have follow through. That's where the ball is dropped. People don't have follow through. People want the attention. People want to stay relevant. But when you got to put the rubber to the road, when you got to actually do the work, no one's showing up.
Yeah. And we got to change that. We have to change that, you know, but it starts with you. It starts with people. You can't change everybody overnight, but you got to start. It starts with you. If people see you doing it, then that's true. They're going to change. But if not, then it is what it is.
You got to model that behavior.
Mm-hmm. Right. And also, switching gears, so I do want to say rest in peace to what's his name's wife, DC Youngfly's wife. I heard about the Jackie O, how that was so unfortunate. Yeah. And also rest in peace to Tina Turner as well, you know, because we weren't recording Liquor Talk at the time. So I just want to throw those rest in pieces out there and stuff, you know. And by the way, if y'all see that movie, What's Love Got to Do with It? I don't see how nobody won an Oscar for that. but it
Right.
kind of is
Yeah,
differently
you
now
right.
being an adult compared to watching it as a child.
Absolutely.
But somebody was gonna say something. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, get that liquor pulled up because this is the Liquor Talk Podcast. The more you drink, the better we sound. Now, Michelle, we were talking. Now, I had a little situation to come up, and I thought this would be best to talk to y'all about this.
Let's
How do y'all
go.
feel about matchmaking? Because would y'all set people up with someone else, and what questions are y'all asking? Because I had somebody ask me this. They're trying to set me up with their friend, and I immediately just turned them off because you not about this. They asked me something about my income, like, are you working? How much money do you make? What the hell does that matter with you need to try to find your homegirl a man? What the hell does my income got to do with it? So, which spawned me to wonder, what do y'all ask when y'all trying to set somebody up with someone?
I don't ask nothing because I ain't doing it. My picker is obviously broken. So if anybody wants me to pick their dude for them, I'm I'm not the best person. Because and then again, I think out of the box. I think very differently. So it really would come down to trusting my ability to say, okay, if I matched Keisha a dude, I think she would know. I think she would do a good job, but at the same time, I have she's very comfortable and patient in areas that I'm not. Um, and then if I matched her a dude, he'd probably be all like a stiff robot, and she ain't gonna be cool with that. So because we're thinking, okay, what do I feel is best for you? And is that fair? Is that fair? I can't tell you what's best for you. I mean, am I by myself on that? I just feel
No,
I
no,
can't
that's
do
real.
it.
That's real.
That's
That's real. You
yeah.
know, but I do feel like if you know somebody well enough to know what would they like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
part of being a friend is you can observe what kind of person they go out with and what kind of
I
person
don't want to
brings
have
the
that
best out of them.
responsibility though when that junk goes south.
Yeah, no, that was what I was gonna say. I was like, dude, you're not gonna blame me and say, yo, hey Chris, you set me up with this girl and she did this or did that or blah blah. I'm like, look, no, I can't. I have enough stuff on my own that I got to deal with. I can't deal with those ramifications. Nah, can't do it.
Well, whatever happens after you introduce the person to someone playing the matchmaker, that's on them. They may choose like
Yes.
they may not even like each other. But I do feel like if you know this person, you know your friend, like if I was trying to hook Michelle up with somebody, I know her, I know the things she like or whatever. So if this is somebody who's 100% an extrovert, it's not going to work out. So as far as asking questions directly, like what's your salary, how much you make, how tall are you, blah 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 blah. I may not ask those questions.
The tall, yes, you will.
I
The
won't
tall,
ask the questions directly. However, in the midst of a conversation, pretty much I can get a feel of what this person, where they're at. So, if there's someone who's still, kind of healing from somebody, or you can tell by the way they talk, if they're constantly talking about, well, my past relationship, blah, 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 I know that's an ex. So, those are some ways of getting the information you need without being direct and asking. Because people, I mean, I would feel some kind of way. Somebody, well, how much you make? I need to know before I introduce you to this guy or whatever. So, yeah.
That sounds like you're trying to get somebody taken care of.
Yeah, that's what I was
When
gonna
you
say.
asking about when you asking about income, and that is just like you trying to like, okay, my girl's a good pick for him because he's got a 6-figure income, and he can take care of her. But we ain't look. I mean, who's looking for that though? I mean, is she? What's she gonna do? What's she gonna bring to the table? I'm not gonna say that, but some men, they be out there and they want to know what's that. It ain't always about the income. What about the connection? Are they gonna connect? I mean, are you gonna know if that person's gonna connect with the other guy that you're trying to hook them up with? I mean, it's like me trying to hook up Chris. Me and Chris, we know each other through over time, but it'll be hard for me to match somebody with him because I don't know what type of females he always, that he looks at or what he, cares on. But sometimes we can go off of that facade of looking at what people used to date, and they might not need that. So you know what I'm saying. So it might be a different. You might need let me switch you up. You know what I'm saying. Let me let you date this girl instead of the model looking chick. Let's step it down a little bit.
Damn.
And switch it up.
Dang. But
Damn,
listen,
Chris.
though, that step down might actually be an upgrade because some beautiful women, they might be high maintenance, meaning they're going to be looking for you to do different things. And also, it also boils down to, does this chick really like you enough? Because I really feel like if the chick really likes you, then fuck the income, fuck whatever. If the person really likes you, they're not going to bring that up. But this is where matchmaking, talking about people who are matchmakers out there, you got to do your homework.
Mm-hmm.
The homework is key.
Yes.
So let me ask you,
but the whole
I'm sorry. So if someone was going to, let's say, okay, we're gonna hook you up with someone, what would be questions that you would feel comfortable with that person? Like if your homeboy or homegirl is like, I think, I don't know, Renee over there might be a good girl for you. What would be questions you would feel comfortable with? And that's for all of the guys.
Why she ain't got a man?
What's that?
Why she ain't got a man? That's what I'm asking. Like, look, anytime somebody brings somebody to me, oh, hey, Chris, I got this nice woman for you to meet. And I'm like, what's wrong with her? And why she ain't got a man?
Right.
I got another one.
Chris Mike is on fire.
Does she have anyone still claiming her in a relationship? Because there are some people out there that will come out the woodworks times she meets somebody. Time we meet up, then this ex calling them, or this ex or that ex is calling. So yeah, I need to make sure you're 100% single.
Don't forget how many baby daddies you got.
Ooh, yes.
And are those kids yours? So all of that.
Damn. Damn, look. Keisha.
Damn, are those your kids?
I mean, yeah. But you can also ask how many kids she got.
Yeah.
Look, Jesus.
Yeah.
Was she married?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think another question you got to ask somebody, if you find out this person doesn't have kids, you got to ask them, how would you feel about being with someone with kids? Because what I found through listening through shows and stuff, there are a lot of people that got vendettas against people with kids. And I feel bad for the men, because if you say you got a baby mama, then that's already a strike against you, because there are a lot of women out there that ain't looking the way of a man with a baby mama.
Right.
Yeah, because they feel like they're going to automatically have drama because you got that baby mama. But it's the same. But it's the same if you got that baby daddy, especially if he still thinks he's in a relationship with you,
and he think he can pull up on you and get it whenever
anytime.
See, now I get it from the other way though, because me and my ex-wife, we have a great relationship, but I feel as though sometimes that's more of a hindrance than if her and I was like arguing. And I think it's because people are so used to like the bad exes and having these issues with this person. We have a very cordial relationship where we can talk to each other without having to yell at one another. And then I get the side eye from like different women, but like, yeah, y'all still got something going on. I'm like, man, that lady don't want me.
Because y'all cordial and y'all co-parent with.
Yeah. I feel like those people that think like that, they need to grow up, because I've talked to plenty of women who tell me straight up, hey, I still have a good relationship with my baby's father. We work together and stuff. We still have a good relationship and stuff, even though we don't want each other. So I really feel like those people really need to grow up.
I agree.
Yeah, that's facts.
Absolutely.
Now, what's the question you ladies would have a problem answering if somebody was to say, hey, I'm trying to set you up with somebody, and this guy, he asks you something, what's something that would trigger y'all to be like, I'm not about to reply to you?
What's your body count? I wish a Negro would.
Right.
I'm just saying.
People still ask that shit in 2023?
Man, though, it's some weak ass dudes that be asking that, because I'm like, yo, why are you worried about other dicks? Like, why? Like, I never understand that why guys ask that. Like, yo, dude, why? Like, as long as she ain't like getting them right now, like that's done. What's done is done.
Can't fit.
While you're away, Marcus, while you're away, I asked the ladies what is something that they would get mad if a dude had asked them that's potentially trying to set them up with a friend, and they brought up body counts, and I sat here and I said people asking about body counts in 2023, and I'm like, why?
Why would you want it? I wouldn't want to know body count. I don't
I
really
would want to
care.
know what your STD status is, though.
Yeah,
I want to know if you're carrying
exactly. Facts. What that my chart looking like?
Right.
Yeah, that's a smart question.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a smart question.
I think it's an essential question in these day and age.
You're definitely right.
What's your birthday? What's your status?
Yeah.
Birthday? What a birthday?
When the last time you had a full
Because I'm not trying to interact and have to deal with an Aquarius and a Gemini. That's
right.
You're saying that during Gemini season. Wow.
I sure did.
Exactly. Like, look, man, all right, that's cool. Hey, look, man, you better watch out because it's June now. Them June Geminis.
Nobody care.
I'm telling you, them June Geminis are different.
Well, it's alarming to me. Like if a dude, if they say, "Well, I'm not going to the doctor. I hadn't been in a while. I don't do that." Now that's alarming. You know, if it's someone who's afraid, in their words, of going to the doctor, my question is why?
I can answer that for you
because you get bad news.
Listen, you can get the bad news, but people need rush. You can get the bad news from the doctor and go cure yourself because people on TikTok have given you the key to cure it naturally and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they go big pharma for simple dietary changes and shit you need to do to cure this, you know, and cure that. So if you're looking for the cures, you can go to the doctor, get the checkups. Just don't take the damn prescriptions because that's how big pharma gets their money. You feel me?
That's true.
Lord, that came out. Go find him. Don't be looking for me. I didn't say that.
Oh Lord,
Illuminati and everybody listening.
Listen, I'm not the only one saying it though. You got to get everybody though, because everybody.
If Victor disappear, if he disappear now, he was fine. He's not unhappy. He's not depressed. So if you go missing, it's some foolery going on. There, I covered you.
Cool. I'm glad you covered me.
Yeah. See, hey, she's serious about that. She's serious.
But yes, I do feel like you definitely need to ask people that stuff. So, but y'all, if you're gonna be matchmaking for somebody, we can't be out here asking triggering questions because that once that lady asked me about the income, I literally didn't reply. I'm like, and then she said, "Oh, did I lose you?" No, bitch, I just left you on red. You know? and listen, and you know what was wrong? And what really told me she was wrong was when my siblings sent me a paragraph going off on this girl. I'm like, damn, when your sister going off on this girl, okay, this girl done fucked up now.
Wow. That's awesome. Gotta love sibling love. I got a built-in bodyguard. When my mom had my brother, I was good. I'm good for life. So it's always good to have siblings looking out for you because sometimes those are the ones who keep you stable. Those are the ones who keep you grounded, who keep you humble. My brother has hurt my feelings many a days. So it's good that your sister stepped in for you.
Yeah. I didn't even refer her though to the chick though, but it's like, and also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna matchmake, I need to see pictures of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Show me their Instagram, show me their social media profile, so we can see what they're about. Because you
hold on.
Don't give me a paragraph.
Don't show me the IG.
I need a picture.
Show you a picture.
It's 2023.
You can see what the hell they look like, right?
Right. She didn't even show you though.
No, this chick didn't even show me though.
Oh, she was going on personality.
Yeah, she didn't even show me what the chick looked like before asking for the damn income.
Wow.
That's why we are discussing this tonight, because I feel like a lot of other people be doing that shit when they're trying to hook their friends up with somebody.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is
straight guessing game.
I thought that's how you get it started, by a picture or two.
That's how you
should in 2023.
You should get it started.
Yeah.
2023. You don't know if they really look like that.
Oh, that's true though. That's
why you need to video chat.
Look, man. On the video chat, they can do the filters on that.
On the video chat.
Wait, Hold up, they
Yeah.
can't do filters on
Yeah,
FaceTime.
see,
They can.
see, look, man, y'all
didn't
better
know
wake
that.
up. Y'all better wake up. Telling you.
You can't do filters on FaceTime.
I think
Okay.
you can.
No, you
I
Yes,
can't.
you
First
can.
of all,
either.
you got
Okay.
two Android
Yes, you can.
people. You got
See,
two
hold on, see, hold on.
Android
I tell you
people
what, why you-
telling me
Look, hey,
you
Michelle,
can do
we
something
ain't
on
have to tell that.
FaceTime.
Look, man, Michelle, you just
I'm
lowered
sorry.
my.
I'm sorry.
You just
Go ahead and
you
take
just,
it.
yeah.
Take it back, Victor.
I'm
Take
just
it.
telling
Take
you,
it back.
man. Because
Take it
look,
back.
man, yeah.
Not
Take it
Michelle over here telling y'all for having.
Yeah,
Android
I'm telling
and
you.
stuff.
you just lowered my sex appeal.
Yes, I did. You do that on your own, but yeah, I just
Oh, no,
helped
come
out.
on. No,
I
I'm
didn't
just
know
telling you.
I didn't know phones has something to do with lowering sex appeal.
Yes.
Yes,
Because-
Androids, yes,
yes.
they do. I feel
Yes.
a type of way when I see a
I
green
have-
bubble. I feel a type of way when I see
I
green
have an
bubbles.
Android. I
I'm
don't
like,
think
what
it-
the
I don't
hell
think
is
it works.
this? You be
Hey,
all
no.
hype. Keisha will agree. You'll be all hype up. You get that
Right.
first text, you like, what the hell?
Yeah.
See,
Hey,
no,
don't
that's
green.
no. You get
Is the green
Listen,
bubble?
Fellas, I know women with Androids too. You know what I'm saying? I was
I
like,
do
what the
too.
hell?
Ain't nobody asked you, Marcus. Ain't nobody
Oh.
asked
I'm
you.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh.
We focusing on green dot dudes.
See, no, but the thing
Care
is,
about no chick.
but no, see, yeah, at first you see the green dot, but then once you read what's in that dot, then that's when it's like, okay, all right, cool. You just go colorblind.
Yawn.
I'm just
I don't
telling
know
you.
who the hell
I'm just telling you.
Listen, you know what?
Hmm.
Everybody, what I've learned over the years, everybody has all these standards, things they won't go for. But get them in the bedroom that one time, they'll shut the fuck up.
Or we'll laugh and be depressed for the next 20 to 30 minutes and have to go take a long shower.
Whatever.
And then
Man.
Damn, Michelle, you can't
Come
be
on,
devil's
man.
advocate.
Like, yeah. Hey,
Oh my god.
that sound like a you problem.
Damn, if you
ain't gotta worry about me. I'm straight.
I'm just saying that sound like a you problem. I'm just telling you, look, man. What?
It only take one time.
Because a real man really want to make sure that woman is satisfied. So really, Chris, that's it.
But if you have to ask, you already know the answer. If you have to ask,
that is already a problem. The fact that you said that's a you problem.
Right.
What you mean? Like,
right.
See,
He's young. He's young. He's young, Keisha. He don't know.
So
he
that
don't know
means
better.
you might not be aiming to please.
Ooh.
But anyhow,
no complaints. No complaints over here. No
Speechless.
complaints over here.
I mean, would y'all be offended if somebody asked y'all that? If there's somebody's matchmaking, someone asked you that, do you please in bed? Would y'all be offended?
No,
I wouldn't be offended.
No, I say, hey, would you like my references?
You know what?
Oh wow.
Look,
Damn, he gives out the references.
They all live in the same house.
You want my references? Hey, do you want my references? Sure. I got them calling back.
I don't think I wouldn't be offended. I wouldn't be offended.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended either. I'll tell them.
Try me and see. I don't know, man.
That sound like she want to take a test run. Say, hey, look, go ahead.
Oh,
come on, let's go. I'm just telling you. Look, man. Look.
Well, all right.
Don't ask questions if you don't want the answer. So hey.
When you get the answer, don't be mad at me.
I guess that's the definition of fuck around and find out, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you out here matchmaking for somebody, do right by them and do the person, because if you ask stupid questions, you're doing that person a disgrace, you know.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Yeah.
Because you ask those triggering questions, you're not going to get a good answer and you're not going to get a good match. But I think, when you're matching someone to someone else, you need to know about both people's personalities and what they like and what they're into before you start, going in asking about income, anything like that, because that is stupid. Why would you do that? That's dumb. That's how I feel about that. Keisha, I see you thinking. You got a question.
Vic, can I add something to what you said?
Go ahead.
Another thing is, like, can you make sure if you're going to play matchmaker, make sure that the person wants to be matched with? Because I've been in situations where people want to matchmake and then you talking to them and then they're like, they don't want it. So it's like they're basically being forced into being matched. And
Definitely,
that
you
ain't cool.
definitely gotta consult the person before matchmaking for them. You definitely gotta consult the person. You definitely have to.
Because like what Keisha was saying, that person might be still healing and not ready to be
Mhm.
matched with nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's true. And definitely knowing the person who's doing the matchmaking, knowing what the two people want. You know, if one person is wanting just somebody just to be friends and just kick it with, or the other one is wanting something more, a committed relationship, you need to know that, so you're not trying to make some just because you feel like they'll be a good match. If they're not at the same place in life wanting the same things, then it's not a good thing to do. I just think you need to be considerate of other people wants and desires too, as you are playing matchmaker. So,
Yes, yes. Everything you just said is definitely factual. You know what I'm saying? Both y'all said some very good points there. So if you're out there listening to this, if you're trying to set somebody up, you need to do your homework on them and the person you're potentially going to do the
right,
matchmaking. And please don't ask stupid questions, because you know what? You're going to fuck around and find out. You're either going to get left red or you might get cussed out. And don't say I didn't warn you, because we definitely did.
right.
But ladies and gentlemen, this is Liquor Talk, the podcast that tells you the more you drink, the better we sound. I sound a whole lot better when you have some liquor. All right, I got the crew from the relationships through the looking glass in the house tonight. Michelle done brought all the friends out. Shout out to Michelle for bringing the squad out. And this has definitely been comeback season on Liquor Talk. It ain't a season if Michelle hadn't made an appearance. So one time for Michelle and the team. But moving on. I saw this interesting clip, and the chick asked this panel, and I'm gonna ask y'all. She said it was a man that did her wrong, that had no intentions of doing right by her. Would it be wrong if that woman looked at one of his friends? I was like, why the hell would you look at his friends? But what do you think?
That's because
Yeah.
women be messy, man. Women messy because like
Women
guys,
The
it's
ones
like a
you, the
guy
ones
code.
you
men
deal
are
with, the
not.
ones you
It's a
deal
guy
with, the
code.
Can
ones
we
I,
you
well,
deal
let's let him
with.
talk?
yeah,
Let 'em talk.
And men are not.
evidently the woman that he was talking about, I don't know who that was, but women be messy. Like guys, it's like a code where it's like, dude, you can't talk to. Don't even like. It's no man, you can't do that. Like I don't care
You
like
got a
what y'all
code. Are
had
you
going on. You
serious?
gotta have a code. Man gotta have a code. Women don't have a code. Women all
I
about
think I
themselves.
think it's
But
the
that's
other way
something else.
around. I think men don't have the freaking code. Are you serious
Right.
right now? Do you not? Oh my God, this is from freaking experience. How many dudes that I have talked to whose friends coming from around the end, I'm still talking to their friend and they still trying to
Right.
holler. So don't
See
come
what?
in
That's
Absolutely.
here and
dirty
say,
Max.
I don't care what
Yes.
it is, but what
Right.
you're not
That's a
going to do
dirty
is
Mac, man.
broad stroke and say all women are messy. Like I'm not freaking smashing no dude. My friend done smashed. That's nasty. I don't want to know he done been all up in somebody. Come on, man. So for you to say women are messy, women da 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 da, the woman you deal with,
Yeah.
because that ain't
Because
happening over
she probably already had her eyes on homeboy.
Mm.
My question is, if you had eyes on homeboy, then why the hell you ain't go after homeboy? Because better believe, if it's me, I'm dealing with you and you only. I don't give a once I break up with you, I'm breaking up with your friends. I believe one band, one sound, like that damn movie Drumline. I know that was
Yeah,
an old ass movie.
yeah, yeah.
I believe one band, one
Right.
sound. If I'm done with you, I'm done with your friends. I'm done with
Line
your
one, P
family.
one,
I'm
baby.
done with everybody associated
No,
with
I
you.
agree. I agree with that. I agree with
Right.
that.
But I
I do
think
not stay friends with nobody my friends have broken up with. I don't care how close we were. If you got bad blood with my friend, you got bad blood with me. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
care.
friends with the person beforehand. But anyway, I think this chick maybe possibly and some other women too, when they do stuff like that, they're trying to hurt that guy. I really think they are acting out of hurt and pain, and it's like I'm gonna lash out by getting with your homeboy. I think now that may not be the case, but I want to believe that that's what it is. So
I think that because I think I saw that same clip when she asked that, and the way she was, her demeanor was like, revengeful type
mhm,
demeanor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was like I'm eyeing his boy or whatever. But in true and doubt, if that's really his boy or whatever, he wouldn't go there. If that's really his friend
Right.
or whatever.
And
know,
but
if
she,
that
and
was
honestly,
happening.
yeah, and honestly, I think she doesn't realize the real hurt, how you really get back at them is you live your life and show them that in spite
Yeah.
of you, this is what I got going on. And I'm not looking at your homeboys or your homegirls, nothing like that. Nobody associated with you.
I tell people that all the time. Success is the best revenge.
Yes.
Look how much I've done since you. So that tells me you were holding me back. Look how much I've accomplished without you here. You were causing me a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best revenge. And then they looking at you like, well, damn, she done did
Hey,
bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
Now I
and
feel
then
some type of
Right.
way.
the
Because she,
homeboys probably telling them too, like, yo, man, I seen your ex, man. She was doing this and that. And that man burns them up. That burns the dude up. I'm telling you.
right,
So it
but I
is. That's
mean,
facts.
I just feel like, okay, with women, okay, if a guy would have done that, it would be wrong, but he almost get like a pat on the back, like, well, her friend was stupid for even letting you be able to do it. But with a woman, our whole character, for you to be with a guy you dealt with, friend, it's not viewed the same way if a guy was to do it.
Nope.
I
So
mean, men and
it's not
women are
even
different.
worth it. It's not worth it.
I mean, I think it's starting to change a little bit because you're getting real men out here holding their friends accountable nowadays. But to
yeah.
those men out there, I feel like that's a young man's thinking to be going run through the whole clique. I think that's a young man's thinking. But you get older men. But then again, I know there's some older men out there who probably have a young man's mentality who probably don't have the right mindset. So this might
Yeah.
not apply to them. So it may be the right person, wrong situation. You just never know with some of these people.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
So,
True.
ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, don't be out here trying to be out here with a person's friend or not. You need to cut everybody off. Just cut everybody off
Cut
and
it
keep it
out.
moving. Break up with everybody. Don't even remain friends because guess what? It ain't gonna work for you because I guarantee the homeboy or the homegirl probably done said your name 100,000 times. You know what I'm saying? So you never know.
That part. That part.
Yes, that part. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this is Liquor Talk. Shout out to everybody that's tuned into this. Shout out to everybody that's subscribed to the podcast. Go ahead and subscribe to the podcast where you subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and also subscribe to the relationships through the looking glass as well. You know what I'm saying? Show them some love as well. Moving on to all my people out there with I don't know who has kids or not, but do y'all feel like it's appropriate to stay the night over at ex's house to spend more time with the kids? Would you is that something y'all would consider?
Michelle.
Michelle busted out laughing
Yo.
before I even finished the
Go ahead.
question.
That joint hit a chord. That joint hit a chord with Michelle. You gotta go ahead.
Michelle might be triggered, y'all. That's why
Yeah.
she busted out laughing.
Go ahead and tell the
I
story,
mean,
Michelle.
yeah. You want to take that, Michelle? Or you want something else?
Nah,
Go
son.
ahead and tell the story.
Nah, I think. Yeah, I guess it depends, man, because it all depends on the relationship. Like Chris said earlier, that he's real cordial with his ex. I'm cordial with mine as well. I don't spend the night at her house though. But if I'm not, I think it all depends, man. If I'm not there at my house and my kids are there and she comes over and stays there with the kids, I'm fine with that. But that might give me a break and I leave or something like that. I'm saying I don't think I'll be in the same room or that like with her like that or not yet. I don't think that would happen. I guess. I think I'll be all right with that. I'll be all right with that. But I don't know how somebody on the outside would feel about that.
I mean, it depends on the circumstance. Like if it's a holiday, let's say it's Christmas and it's younger kids and you want to be there when they wake up, I can understand that. Or let's say, for instance, if one of the kids was sick and had some type of operation or something like that, and you just wanted to be there for additional support overnight in case there was any type of complications, I can see that. But just any day, just doing that, like, nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree with that. It would definitely have to be something about the kids. Number one. Number two, We are not we're not together. So it's more of a kind of what Marcus said. It would have to be a situation where I'm not in the vicinity and you're spending time with the kids. And then when I'm back, you're out. There's never under the same roof at the same time. That's not cool. That's not cool only because you don't know what the other person might be thinking. If I was with a dude and they had a setup like that, I'm gonna be fine with it because I've done it. I'm gonna be okay with it. But you have to trust your person. And it's like I don't care if it's the ex or somebody else. Like, you have to trust your person. If you don't trust your person, it don't matter. It don't matter. So it would have to be the kids. It's not gonna be knock, knock, knock. I'm bored. What you got going on over here? Can I spend the night? That's not happening.
Need a thunder buddy.
I don't know. It's a no for me. I'm sorry. It's a no for me. It's just a no. Now, if it's younger kids and, the person want to come over and stay until that child falls asleep, spend time, you may stay a little late or come a little early, XYZ, that's fine. But as far as staying over, it's a no for me.
I think it's what the intention is. Like, some guys or some women their intention might be to spend, be there and spend time with the kids, but they might have another plan going on at that time. So it's all about your intentions as well when you try to arrange something like that.
Yes. Yeah, I think you need to discuss them intentions before coming over,
Right.
before lay down the boundaries before you even let this person come over. Because if you lay down the boundaries, then who cares? And like I said, this is coming from somebody who doesn't have kids, So it's like you lay down the boundaries, it is what it is. But don't cross them boundaries. That's when it gets messed up. But if you're okay with it, hey, lay down them boundaries. Let them know what's up. Let them know, hey, you can come over, but none of this funny business is going on. You are here for the kids, not for me. You understand that? Cool. They ain't cool with that. Don't bring them over. It's just that simple. And I know people that have healthy relationships with their co-parents and stuff, but you never know. People might get feelings and stuff, but fuck your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You better think about them damn kids.
Right.
Quote of the show.
I'm glad I gave you a quote of the damn show.
Quote of the show.
Listen, now I'm gonna go back. I got another topic to go back to one of y'all previous episodes. Now talking about the balance of feminine and masculine energy. Now, what are some things for people to do because I know a lot of women have to show their masculine energy. Like, what are things men can do to be like, hey, you can tap into that feminine energy besides paying all the bills and all that stuff?
Well, I know in my experience, there's not a request that needs to be done. I automatically hit it. I automatically fall back when I'm around somebody I feel safe. So if there's a situation where I'm acting very masculine, I do not feel safe with who I'm with. I don't trust the person. I don't trust the person who I'm with. So it's not a request. Like, if you're having to make that request, we got a problem. If you're telling me I'm too masculine, something's going on your end, my guy. Because I automatically fall back.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's a you problem.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
No, when you say that's a you problem, you as in who, the dude?
No, as the dude, dude. And I think I've said it before on one of our episodes where I was like, guys, if you have to consistently tell women that they need to be feminine, that women that you're involved with, that's on you, because you are causing these women to be masculine. Because I remember the first time I had a woman tell me, hey, I feel safe around you. And I'm like, damn, like, huh? Like, what? You feel safe around me? Yeah, and I'm like, at first, I'm like, yo, like, you feel safe around me? You think I'm a chump or something? Like, but then talking to other women and like the women in my family, was like, okay, I see what it is. Like, if a woman feels safe around a dude, she's gonna be the most feminine woman out there.
Yeah, that's a
that means that
compliment.
woman really likes you enough to be
Yeah.
feminine around you. You know,
That's a compliment.
That's the goal.
Right. We
Yeah.
don't want to do nothing. I don't want to think when I'm around you. I don't want to drive. I don't want to make decisions. Look, whatever you want to do, whatever you want, whatever you like.
That sounds like a coming to
Oh,
America.
see, look, don't do it. Look, man. Yeah.
But you got to get to that level to unleash that, to release that. That it's not going to come just automatically. Because we have to protect that femininity. Because if you show it to the wrong
disagree with
person,
you on that, Michelle.
you can. Like that don't matter.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, because a woman, it's like a woman's nature. She's going to want to women don't want to do those masculine things. It's in their nature to be feminine. However, like I said, so if you are checking these boxes off, automatically,
what part are you disagreeing
with
me? What part are you disagreeing?
No, disagreeing, saying that you was like, you got to fight, you got to like work through it.
No. I'm sorry. Every man that comes into my sphere, I'm not showing him femininity from the jump. I don't know you. That would be stupid for me to show my most vulnerable side to you, and I don't know you. That's freaking reckless. So I got to get to know you. I have boundaries. I have walls, and your actions, your behaviors, your follow through, all of that shows me if you're worth to be trusted, if you're able for me to show that to you. I'm not going to every dude who walk up to me, here it is. No. And if you do that, you deserve what you get.
No, it's all about the guy's approach though.
But it can be used.
I done been approached by some smooth behind dudes.
Oh yeah,
and had nothing but foolishness.
Won't smooth enough.
Damn, don't tell me for the smooth criminals.
They won't smooth enough. I'm telling you. Look, man. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
I guess they ain't smooth enough, huh?
No.
I was about to say they're not smooth enough.
A voice, and some intelligence, man. Look, next thing you know, you in the woods, left, all by your lonesome.
See,
that's why now I'm okay with women telling the location. You know, tell location somebody you trust. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta protect yourself. Some men are crazy, you know.
No, it's a lot. A lot of these motherfuckers out here is like, dude, like who raised you, man? Like, god damn, man. Oh my god.
They fucking it up for the good ones, which is why it's something I don't really understand. Like, y'all want to fuck it up for the good ones, the ones you can release the energy around, make us go through hell, when those motherfuckers need to be the ones going through hell, not us.
No, I think they make it kind of easier for the good guys.
How's that?
How's that, Chris? Talk to me, man.
Because the bar and standard has been lowered. So it's like, damn, like
shit.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, it has.
I feel like they pick and choose when to enforce the bar, the standards and stuff. I feel like people pick and choose when to enforce. They don't do it for everybody. They pick and choose when they want to enforce it.
I agree with that. I've let certain people get away with a hell of a lot more than I've let other people get away with. And it's the difference between sexual harassment and flirting.
It's that apply pressure.
Oh, here the hell we go.
Yeah, no, what you mean? Women want pressure applied for people who they're interested in. If they have no type of interest in a guy, this guy can be applying all type of pressure, doing this and that, and then it's harassment. But for the guy that she wants, look, man, hey, she's head over heels. So yeah, it's the same thing.
I think that's true. I mean, because if a female likes you and you apply the pressure, as Chris was saying, she's gonna fall into that if she likes you. But if they don't like you, then you should understand that and read the signs and walk away, because you're gonna get a charge.
Yeah, but these guys, because they weren't raised properly, they don't know how to pick up on the cues and signals that women give. And it's like, come on, man, dude. Like, I saw from across the room that she won't feel it. And yet she keep trying. I'm like, dude, you embarrassing yourself. calm down.
And you know what? And I will say there's some men nowadays, like myself, like if somebody's showing their interest, fuck it, on to the next one. But to the ones that want to keep moving on. But my advice to them is like you're gonna get somebody you're not gonna like. You're gonna get the version of them that they might portray just to survive and get through it, but you're not gonna get a version of them you like, you know. So fuck around and find out if you want to.
I feel that should be the title of this episode.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I'm a man of the people, so I will definitely make that happen. But fellas, you know, what's your advice to women that they show interest in, but you're like, I don't really see myself release this masculine energy for her. Like, what's your advice to trigger a woman that y'all be triggered at? I need to protect this woman. What things women can do to be like, I need to be me for her, you know.
Ladies.
It was for us.
I thought that was for y'all.
That was for y'all, fellas. What can women?
Wow.
What can women show y'all that'll make you like, hey, I need to really, I need to protect her. I need to do right by her. If she being consistent for me, that's number one. But what y'all think?
I say consistent. Their acts, how they act around you, what they do for you. You know, the conversation. You know, if the conversation is good, if the chemistry is good, the connection, all that is there. You know, it's you know, and it's your choice whether you want to go into it or not. But I think once if all that's there and it all aligns, then that's a good sign right there.
For me it would be she can't be a with him, and with him is what's in it for me, and it's like if I feel like you are only involved with me because you're gaining something out of it versus you want to it's not all about me, but I can tell, or you feel a certain way when you feel as though somebody is benefiting off of you, or they want to see things for your benefit.
That's a negative.
Yeah, that's negative for us if it's almost like a relationship or whatever of just benefit. It's beneficial to them, and that's all it is. It's soon as it's no longer benefiting them, they're gonna be out.
And that's a whiffer.
Yeah. They all about what's in it for me.
What's in it for me? Okay,
Yeah, that's definitely true. Now, on the flip side, ladies, I know there's some things a man shouldn't be said, but there are some things that shouldn't be said. But fuck it, because there are a lot of men that just don't know. Because again, we go back to who the hell raised these men nowadays. It's like we had a whole generation of single moms, but to anybody listening to this, what do y'all think? What's some things for that a man needs to do for y'all that y'all can just release your feminine energy?
I would say definitely be consistent. That is major. Good conversation. Be upfront, honest, regardless of how they feel that the woman is going to receive it. Be honest, man. Make time. Definitely got to make time to get to know that person. Conversations. I don't know. It's a feeling. You just got to feel like you're connecting with this person on that level where you can actually open up and show your level of vulnerability. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, all the same things. Consistency, follow through. I don't really have much to add. I need to be able to have a conversation. I need to be able to talk when I want to talk, but also they respect when I don't. I need to be able to laugh. If we can't laugh together, it's not gonna work. If you can't accept me when I'm in hyper dork level and my sarcasm, and you're not getting ass hurt when I make jokes at your expense, when I'm making jokes and you take it personal. Like you can't, like nothing. The biggest turn off for me is when you throw that junk right back at me. Like I love it. I love it. And I need to have that mental gymnastics back and forth. I need it not to be boring. And when I know that you will stand up for me and my character, like what do you say about me when I'm not around? You know what I'm saying? What are you thinking about me? Or when you're out and about with your friends or doing other things, do I cross your mind, or you see something and it's like, you know what? This will be cool to do with her. It's stuff like that where I know I'm not an option. If I know I'm fighting for your attention, I'll never feel safe. If I know you're looking elsewhere, I'm never going to feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when I have all those, masculinity is just not there. Because like I said, I don't want to operate in that. I operate in that for work. I got to be that when I'm working. I don't want to be that when I'm with my partner. I don't want to do nothing. I want him to make all the freaking decisions. I want to be that little soft. I want that.
That's actually a turn on too. When you can just kind of relax and let the guy do this and drive, chauffeur you around, make those decisions. It's a turn on.
Like here's a little something for dudes. Like plan trips. Don't do anything but
and
ask her
you.
what you want to do. That's all you got to ask her. What you want to do. Then you take it from there. Man, right. Look, that junk right there. You just pick me up and we on the way to the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like you do the planning. That's a masculine thing. I don't want to look for the hotels. I don't want to don't have me staying in the gutter place though. But I'm saying,
hold on.
Gutter.
So
don't have me staying in. But if a dude is with me, he knows what I want, where I won't stay. You can, he knows where I won't stay. If the dude knows me, he knows where I will not stay. He'll be like, Michelle ain't gonna stay here. No, I won't.
Michelle want to stay Airbnb, y'all.
Yep, there you go. You gotta see. You already know.
Why you shake your head, Chris?
Go ahead. Nope. I ain't gonna say none of that, man. It's crazy though. So you want him to make the plans, but yet it has to be to your approval.
I'm not staying in a freaking motel. I'm not staying in a motel.
But this is what I'm saying though.
If the door opens outside, if the door opens to the outside, I'm not staying there. If there's an alcohol, the ABC store right down the street, or a check cashing place across the street, I'm not staying there. Absolutely not.
Where do you think the saying?
Who the hell want to stay there on vacation?
I don't stay there.
Thank you.
We can have a better trip if we just save on right there.
Man, we need to find another chick.
We can have more fun on the back end.
Get somebody else to do it then. Get somebody else to do it.
I fly on Spirit Airlines if I gotta say.
Look, I just had a whole issue flying on American Airlines and not Delta, so that's a whole other conversation.
Damn, that's the whole thing. When they say like happy wife, happy life, because like look, let her make the decision. Because whatever I decide is not gonna be. That's just like the woman say, "Hey, I'm hungry. I'm hungry."
If it's your person, she's cool with it. If that's your person, she's cool with it. If it's my dude, he's already gonna know I'm not gonna do that. He's knowing I'm not gonna fly Spirit. I'm not gonna stay with the hotel opens outside. Like there's certain things I'm not gonna do. And if he's my guy, he knows that already. Like your chick is cool with staying at a motel, Holiday Inn. They're cool with it. So you just gotta find your person. You got exactly. So you just gotta find your person.
That's what I'm saying. They get a 4 for 4. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Got the Biggie 5.
Beyond where you stay, it may be something that one person may feel like, you know what, when I'm cool with this, and the other person may feel like, oh no, we're not doing this as a problem. So I get what both of y'all saying, Chris and Michelle. I get it.
I work too hard. I work too hard to be at the level I am in life. And if I'm not with a dude who can appreciate that and we can do this together, then I just don't need to be with that guy. And that it just comes to what you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's all that.
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. You definitely have to know your person before planning anything, because your person might not be okay with it. You have to know that. No, at the end of the day, you got to know that. And also, if you just plan with them. Shit, look, don't be planning nothing spontaneous. They'll bring their asses in with it. Like, look, babe, I'm thinking about doing this now. Plan it with them,
Especially if you're not,
just give me some brochures and let me.
Especially if you're not on, you know what I'm saying, you don't know them like that. At least be like, throw the idea at them. That way you can see whether or not they like it or not. Like, oh, hey, babe, I got a trip planned to this cabin. There's a jacuzzi out there. It looked like this. What you think about that? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if they say no, then no, you switch it up. You just got to, just compromise on some things, man. Don't, especially if y'all just starting to know each other. You gotta pick your battles and kind of throw things out there to see what they like and what they don't like, and put it together and then make it work.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what you have to do.
Hold on, pause.
Oh God,
Keisha,
what's up, Michelle?
Keisha,
yeah.
Please tell them how you feel about this topic. Are you okay with your dude bringing you to some place where you might be ate up by bed bugs? Like, are you okay with this?
Yeah, why I gotta get bed bugs?
Yeah.
They got bed. Hold up. So you saying bed bugs don't go to 5-star hotels?
They do, but there's a likelihood. It's more of a likelihood.
Right.
Thank you. Like, don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant, Chris.
Yeah.
Y'all
I know it's hard.
Yeah, see.
I mean, some things in in some areas it may seem like we're bad and bougie, and in some areas it's like, okay, well, I'm cool with that. I'm cool if we don't go to this particular restaurant, but we do this, So it just all depends.
Wherever I lay my head, though, I gotta feel comfortable. I have to feel safe. And if the sheets stink, I'm not staying there. If the bed is not soft enough, I'm not staying there. Like, I work too hard for my money, and I expect to be able to enjoy when I do things.
What the thread count got to be?
You know what, Chris? Go ahead, Victor. Go ahead.
It's a legit question.
Go ahead.
What
Go
thread
ahead.
count?
You know
What thread count do you need for anyone, for any guy that may be interested?
Ask Keisha.
No, it ain't for me. Okay, Keisha, what thread count does it have to be?
I don't know about the thread count, but it's better be nice. It's better be comfortable. I can't even tell you thread count. I'm telling you, when I feel
thread count matters. Thread count matters.
I prefer bamboo sheets.
What thread count is appropriate?
Bamboo sheets.
Hold up.
Y'all never slept on bamboo sheets?
No, I gotta look this up. You said bamboo sheets?
Yes,
nice. The Amazon link. Y'all send me the Amazon link, y'all. If it's that comfortable,
it's nice.
Is it more
some bamboo sheets?
I thought it was gonna be something expensive. This is doable.
Exactly, it's doable.
Oh, and it come with the eucalyptus too?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I want $100. No.
And it's more comfortable than sleeping on silk.
Yeah,
it looks like silk though.
Silk is sweaty. Yeah, I like bamboo sheets. Silk is sweaty. Like,
yeah, silk does get sweaty.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, all right.
I might have to cop that. I might have to cop that.
Yeah, get back with me.
They got the bamboo 1800 thread count.
I'm saying it's nice. It's
nice.
Change your life.
Yeah. No, you gotta have a thread count. 1500 or better for the thread count.
Okay. Hey, one of y'all gotta send that to me though. But I definitely have to get on it.
Yeah.
All right, team. What can we expect from the Relationships Through the Looking Glass podcast for the remainder of 2023, since there's 6 months left in 2023?
Woo! So we're finishing up the mini series. We're gonna have the live episode, and then we're going to take a summer hiatus, and then swing back around when fall starts back up. It's probably going to look a little different, broadcasting a little different, just because a lot of us have a lot of stuff going on in our personal life, and a lot of attention has to go to that. So we want to keep that going. We want to keep all of that moving, but we might have to adjust some things. So we're going to have this live episode where both of the miniseries come together, unscripted exit wounds, and then we're going to take a summer break and circle back around in the fall.
Hey, I guess we think alike, because truly I'm planning a summer break after June, because I'm planning a break for the summer, and then
Great minds, great minds.
Yes, great minds. Hey, if y'all gotta come down to Orlando, Florida, and we plan something, and we do a live show, I'm down. If I gotta come to South Carolina, I'm down. You
Oh,
know
we coming to Florida. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to the water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay, we could definitely hit up Universal, Disney, whatever y'all want to do. Hit up Disney while they still here because Governor D stupid over here.
Yeah, that's all you can hit on. Yeah.
But I want to thank you all for taking the time to have a round with Liquor Talk. I definitely appreciate y'all. I enjoyed the conversation. And remember, when y'all ready to have me on, I'm in Florida, but I'm just a DM away.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got some follow-ups anyway that we want you on. So yeah.
Yes, let's do it. And also, thank you to subscribers. Thank you to the people that be here and play. Thank you for everybody that take time out your day to listen to Liquor Talk, whether it's on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts at. We definitely appreciate it. And remember to pour up that liquor and keep it going. Keep life going, because whatever you're going through, it is temporary. So take a shot and move the fuck on. Until next time, we out this motherfucker. Peace.